It's one of dining out's most recommended destinations. At the Cub Room in the South Wedge of Rochester, you can expect an exceptional dining experience. The atmosphere is stylish and cozy with a 1920s New York City vibe. The dining and service always top-notch. This is a must-visit on your dining out list.
At the Cub Room, we try to bring an energy every night. We pay a lot of homage to New York City. We love the 1930s. That's actually where the Cub Room's name comes from. It comes from a restaurant in New York called the Stork Club. So we combine that energy of a night out. Anything goes, though. You can be dressed up, you can be in a pair of jeans, you can be in shorts. The staff here is very knowledgeable. We are so lucky they're working with us. We make them a part of the story. And it's great because they tell our story, along with being able to speak to what Chef Greg is doing here, being able to speak to the food we are putting on your table.
The most important thing with service is knowledge. And that's what we strive to make sure that our servers know the backstory, know where these ingredients come from, so that they can explain the dishes that aren't your average meat and potatoes. The food comes from a lot of years in a lot of different cuisines, Spanish, Italian, American. I find it fun to incorporate all those different aspects through flavors, through spices, through techniques, and I think that's what really makes the Cub Room's food different.
There's a lot of work that we do with the kitchen. For me, the food program here is incredible. It speaks for itself. But when it comes to the bar, we want to be able to stand up to that.
I always tell the guys behind the bar that they are essentially running a kitchen. They have fresh ingredients, they have acids, they have rich, they have all these different aspects that you're combining so it makes sense together. That's essentially the same thing we do in the kitchen. So being able to bounce things off each other, it just makes sense. Whenever
we're crafting a cocktail, one of the first people to try it is Greg, and to make sure that it's on par with what they're doing. It's important to me that we stand up to that as well as compliment it in a really substantial way.
You know, I say the word perfect probably 100 times a day, and my staff is sick of hearing about it. But if you're not striving for that, then you're never going to achieve it. So that is the challenge, to keep the intensity up, to keep the performance up. But that's what makes it worthwhile, and that's the rush, that's the adrenaline. You know, we all do things for, to get something out of it, and that's the driving factor, because when you hit that and everything's running on all cylinders, there's no feeling like it.
I think there's so much going on in Rochester that people need to get out of their shell. Leave the suburb, come downtown, come to the edge of the wedge. There's so much going on. This is like a little event every night. And as I said, it can be casual. It can be a burger and a beer with great music playing. It could be a steak dinner. There's something special here that I think everyone would have fun with.
Here at the Cub Room, we want people to be able to come down, try new things, try old favorites, and really just let everything else go.
It really is the culmination of everything Greg and I have really ever dreamed of. That might sound silly, but it's true. It's our heart. So coming here every day and being able to serve the public and have people come in and be our guests is just everything we ever wanted to do. So I feel real lucky.
Swing by the Cub Room in the South Wedge and make your reservations today for their Great Gatsby New Year's Eve party.